First up today, we are in the kitchen cooking with Thunder Bay Grille, and today a Cajun-inspired dish that also happens to be a customer favorite.
Yeah, the chef calls it chicken Tchoupitoulas, but you can just call it chicken chop. Chef Mike Stigler is here to show us how it's done. Wearing his wedding ring. Yeah, baby.
See? There we go. You are not a creep.
Yeah, no, you are not.
Glad I had it on today. I'm covered. Otherwise, my hand would be back here.
I know you
Like,
wear
hey,
your ring.
ladies.
You're the type of man that wears
Do
his
you
ring.
always wear it, though? Because in your job, see, that's the one thing I was going to say, is there
are
some
jobs.
professions or some
Agreed.
jobs where wearing a wedding ring
There
is
are
it practical
exceptions.
or it could be dangerous?
Yeah, no, I do. I actually have a synthetic one because of the fact that I work around a lot of equipment and stuff, and if I were to get it caught on a
You'd lose your
slicer
finger.
or something, it would shred my finger. But yeah, I always wear it.
Yeah.
Nice. Way to go,
Good
Mike.
man, Mike Stigler.
We like
Good
that
man.
about you.
Right on.
All right, what you got for our dish today?
Well, we are getting on towards Cajun time of year. You know, one of my favorite
Your
times of year.
favorites.
Mardi Gras, Fat Tuesday. It's all, less than a month away. So I decided to make a dish for you today that is Cajun influenced, but we have it on our menu all the time, lunch
Right.
and dinner, and it will, be here through Mardi Gras as well too.
All right.
It's called chicken
Fantastic.
Tchoupitoulas.
I
I
love
like it.
Tchoupitoulas is a street in New Orleans, which is kind of named after a old extinct Indian tribe that's not around anymore. So we thought we would use that name to kind of influence our dish a little bit. So it's got a lot of components in
good.
it. So we've got roasted potatoes going in the pan there. Those are red potatoes and yellow potatoes. And then we're going to add a little bit of chef salt in there. And then we've got some peppers and onions. And then we're going to put a little bit of rosemary in there. And you'll see I like to keep my herbs fresh in a little bit of water like this. You just use a small glass. Keep it cold. Leave them sitting right in the fridge like that.
Even if you buy them in a package, or
Yeah,
is this
take
only
them out,
grown?
and
Okay.
that way they'll stay fresh, not indefinitely, but longer than they would otherwise.
Nice.
So I'm going to strip my rosemary, put that right in there. Those off to the side. Now, rosemary in here is going to act
So you can smell
primarily,
that immediately.
yeah, primarily as an aromatic. So we're going to get that going. And then to this pan, I'm also going to add some of our Cajun Tasso ham. So Tasso ham is like a smoked pork shoulder, basically. It's rubbed down with paprika and garlic, different spices. So it's going to have a little
Love
bit of
that
spice
shoulder.
to it. It is very delicious. So we're going to get that in the pan and allow that to, we're going to spread this out in the pan a little bit so that it has more surface area covered on it, and it'll help to get a little bit crisp. And some of those flavors from the potatoes and the ham will all start to blend together
Real
a
quick,
little
you
bit.
mentioned the rosemary is mainly for the aromatic purpose. Do you eat rosemary?
You can
'Cause
definitely
I
eat
was wondering if
rosemary.
you should pick it out.
You
or
can
not.
definitely eat rosemary. If it's just put on your plate raw like a garnish, you don't want to eat it because
Right.
it's going to taste like a pine needle and it's going to get stuck in your teeth. But if you cook it a little bit like what we're doing here, you can definitely eat it.
Okay.
Yep. So then we're going to get some green beans going. So these are going to be kind of a blackened style green bean. So those have already been blanched. We're going to go ahead and hit that with a little bit of Cajun seasoning. Toss that all around.
Mean lightly steamed?
Yeah, steamed or even, boiled in a little bit of water and then
Okay.
like shocked in cold water after that with a little bit of ice. The idea behind
That's
that.
to keep them from getting mushy?
Yeah, I mean, and also you're going to set the color in it. Green
Okay.
beans are, they're green, but once you blanch them in a little bit of water and then chill them, they're going to get set with that nice green color, and then it'll only take a minute to put them together in the pan like what we're doing
They
here.
look so much better,
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah. So I got the green beans going, I got the potatoes, the ham, I got chicken going in my pan over here. So these are boneless chicken breasts that we've seasoned with some Cajun seasoning. I've actually let these marinate. If you're doing it at home, let it marinate. The longer the better on chicken. Get that going in there. And then to my beans, I'm going to add a little bit of cheese. I'm jumping around a little bit because I got a lot of
all
stuff
right.
going on.
No,
You
you're a
do you.
multitasker.
Try to keep up. So then I'm going to go ahead and start plating this up right away. So I'm going to move over to my plate over here, and I'm going to build it up with my potatoes on the bottom, my roasted potatoes down there, real nice. And then we're going to put our Tasso ham is going to be right on top of this. So we're going to start to get a little bit vertical with this dish here now. Get some height
it.
going.
I forgot what you said Tasso ham is. Is it smoked?
It's smoked pork shoulder, basically.
okay, okay.
That's seasoned up kind of like a ham. It's cured, and then it has different Cajun type seasonings on there. It's kind of a specialty down in New Orleans. It's a little hard to find around here, but you could also just use regular ham
It
if
looks
you
so
wanted
pretty
to.
simply that you split up the green beans.
I know.
Yeah,
I think so too.
I'm always
It's so
putting them just on one
symmetrical.
side.
Yeah.
They
Yes.
look so pretty.
Well, what
just
it does
like
is
that.
it gives you a little bit of color on both sides of the plate, right?
Wow.
And spread it around
So
a little bit. So we're
awesome.
going to take our Cajun chicken breast,
And this is
put
one
that on top
serving,
there.
right?
This is one serving.
Serving
Yep.
for
Is
one.
that one
Like I
chicken
mentioned.
breast just split and pounded a little?
Yeah, it's not even pounded really. It's just a thin chicken breast that's just cut like that. And then we're going to add some Cajun-style béarnaise sauce. So
Look
this
at
is
you.
béarnaise, which is basically like hollandaise with a little bit of tarragon on
Wow.
it. And then for our purposes, it also has a little bit of Cajun seasoning in there. Some green onions across the top. And then we're just going to finish this off with just a little bit of Cajun seasoning, kind of put a little
Pretty.
color on there. and bring it all together. And that's the chicken Tchoupitoulas.
Wow,
Look at that.
Lunch, dinner, Thunder
I
Bay
don't even want
Grille.
to cut into that. That's like a masterpiece.
I do.
Oh, it's
That
good
is
stuff.
beautiful.
People love this. And this has been on our menu along with the jambalaya for a very, very long time. And people love it. They come out and get it quite frequently. So.
Fat Tuesday Feast is coming up then on Tuesday this year. It's the February 13th, as you know, the day before Ash Wednesday, because Ash Wednesday this year is on Valentine's Day. February 14th is Valentine's Day and Ash Wednesday. So big week there. You can find out more. The Fat Tuesday Feast is from 5 to 8, and then Valentine's and Ash Wednesday all day on the 14th as well. Chicken Tchoupitoulas every day on the lunch and dinner menu. That's where you can check it out at Thunder Bay in Pewaukee. Thanks, Mike.
That Cajun béarnaise sauce on that
Looks
is
so good. I'm digging in.
phenomenal.
All right,
That
thank
is
you.
delicious,
Appreciate
Mike.
it.
Thank you so much. It looks beautiful, too.